A skyline there of lower Manhattan on a gorgeous day for baseball at Citi Field. Should be a good one. Phillies and Mets coming up next. Now from the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, MLB The Show has baseball from beautiful Citi Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Phillies and the East-leading New York Mets. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first two games of this three-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies as they'll line themselves up like this here this afternoon. They'll go to work against the left-hander out of Defiance, Ohio, Jonathan Neese. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. There you see leadoff man Jimmy Rollins settling in, and we are ready for baseball from New York. Now a swing on the very first pitch, and look at this, high and deep to left. Young is there, and Rollins is retired, leading off the ballgame.
One of the keys to the game for this guy is going to be getting outs early in the count. It doesn't necessarily have to be one pitch like it was there, but he needs to keep those 20-pitch innings to a minimum. That's a good start to the game for him there.
John Mayberry will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Here's the first offering. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Swing and a liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll... Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Eric Young Jr. will stand in now, and this is certainly a guy that can beat you in a lot of ways. Currently your National League stolen base leader. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And there are the stolen base leaders in the National League coming into play. Here's a softly hit ball back to him on the mound. Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out.
Yeah, cut fastball right there, and that's exactly what it's designed to do. Keep that ball right off the sweet spot of the bat, and that's going to turn into a little looper.
Lewis Dorward digs in at the plate. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Grounded foul, still two strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number two.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. We've played an inning. No. Marlon Byrd will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games.
Marlon Byrd.
Fouled back. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike two. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Come on.
Now here it comes. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Swing, and he pops him up over near second. And there's out number one.
And it's worth pointing out here with the trade deadline approaching, it's getting to be nervous time for some of these guys. You never know what can happen this time of year.
Ryan Howard will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a swing by Howard, and the big fella launches this one out to deep right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A solo shot there for Ryan Howard. 34 home runs now on the year. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. Here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives them a straight challenge. Winds up costing him.
Darren Ruff is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. Cody Ashe will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Lagares is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies get one on the home run by the big fella, Ryan Howard. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Chris Young will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And good late movement there from Peavy on the fastball. It's 0-1. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Daniel Murphy will step in now. And this is in the dirt, but Ruiz able to block it nicely. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he misses 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Close to the bag at second there, now the pitch. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
Ruben Tejada will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Bird is there, 2 down.
And now looking back on this inning, the failure to get the guy to third in the previous at-bat probably cost him a run there. Now, sometimes these seem like little mistakes at the time, but now he's still at second with 2 away.
Juan Lagares started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Way outside. 1-2. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And Bird will camp under this one. And the Carlos Ruiz is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Jake Peavy will get his first cuts here.
Catcher, Jake Peavy.
Now a ball softly hit out to short. On to play it is Tejada. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
And at the top of the order, Jimmy Rollins will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. John Mayberry is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
A check on Rollins, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half. Travis d'Arnaud will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. There's PV back to work now as Jake gets ahead here with a good pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here we go. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw over by Utley, 1 away. Jonathan Neese will take his cuts now.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Sean.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0 on the way. 2-0 now.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Another try at 2-2. Boy, good patience to lay off the cutter there. 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and Peavy sets down the first 2 easily here.
Left fielder, number 22, Eric Young Jr.
Eric Young Jr. will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And there's the good fastball from Peavy as Jake gets ahead here, 0-1. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Ruff is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Boy, and a nice inning on the mound for Jake Peavy. And he's got himself a 1-0 lead. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Lagares is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Marlon Byrd will dig in. He popped out his first time. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Lagares is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So with 2 gone and the bases empty, no better time to go after Ryan Howard. Oh, and he's going to beat him at their own game here as this is sharply hit to the left side and through for a base hit.
Well, that shift can be a gamble sometimes. They're playing straight up. This is probably an out, but since they're shifted well over to right field, this finds a seam.
Darren Ruff will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Hit hard toward the right side. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker.
Well, anybody who calls this place home will tell you this is not a home run hitting park, but it will give up its share of doubles. And this one moves runners to second and third now as they're looking to cash in.
Cody Ashe will try and cash in on this 2-out rally as he's got a couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score.
And after 3 straight 2-out hits, that's going to earn a visit from the pitching coach. You know, there's not a whole lot of guesswork as to what he's saying. It's just, look, all we need is one more good pitch from you to get out of this. I know you've got it in you.
Carlos Ruiz will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Young retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So it's a run on three. Lewis Dorward will open the inning here for the Mets, with David Wright following on deck. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. David Wright will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A swing and a ball hit back up the box. Rollins back to Howard, but it's not in time to get them both. Chris Young will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Daniel Murphy will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Off of second is Wright. Now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. Ruben Tejada will try it again. He flew out his first time. In there, no balls and a strike. Young leads off second. The pitch. Hit hard to short. Utley for one. Relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play, that ends the inning. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. We played 4 full. Phillies lead this one 2-1. Jake Peavy will start things off here for the Phillies. Top of the order, Jimmy Rollins to follow. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Young is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the fifth.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. But he will haul this in on the as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
And as we take a look at his pitch count so far, sometimes numbers can be misleading. You see the 38 strikes there, but a lot of those have been on pitches out of the zone that he's gotten guys to swing at.
John Mayberry will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Now a curveball that swung on and popped high in the air out toward short right field. Murphy is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They lead it 2-1. Juan Lagares will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And the catch is made, 1 away.
The batter, number 15, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in. He grounded out his first time. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Rollins is there to squeeze it for out number 2.
And his control's been real good here into the middle innings now. You'll see where this pitch is. Another great location right on the corner, and he gets him to pop it up.
Jonathan Neese will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, New York.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Goes the other way with a fastball, and this is in the air out to left. Ruff is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They still... Chase Utley will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia sixth.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
First pitch coming. Right there, Murphy at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
And that's a big break for him right there. When you've already thrown 5 tough innings and you're looking at having to go right through the heart of the lineup, to get a first pitch out to start off the inning is certainly welcome.
Fouled back. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Out into right center. Well hit. And this will split the defenders and get down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And the way their starter's throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
Ryan Howard will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Bird off second, now the pitch. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Young is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Darren Ruff will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Two out here and a runner at second.
Right here.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Young will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still lead it 2-1. Eric Young Jr. will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. The throw into second. The tag, and he is called out trying for 2. Bad decision. Lewis Dorward will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Well hit to right. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Ruff will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
David Wright is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Cody Ashe will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Out in front of the curve that time as this is in the air toward fairly deep right field. Lagares is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Carlos Ruiz is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
Free swinger at the plate.
Out in front of the fastball here as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Jake Peavy will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Squaring around now is Peavy, and he gets this one down. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with 1 out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because he's a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here, and looks like he's going to use it.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Yeah, and he's trying to make sure that he doesn't allow that first walk. He's worked it back to full count now after being behind in the count 3-0.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Center fielder number 16, John.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Jose Valverde will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out.
Jose Valverde.
John Mayberry will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
All right, let's hold them.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is fouled straight back. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Chris Young will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 28.
Daniel Murphy will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Ruben Tejada will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Chase Utley will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Marlon Byrd will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And this will be fouled away. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Under it is Young, and he takes it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now here's a swing by Howard, and the big fella launches this one out to deep right field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
Maybe a big swing of the bat right there. That's going to give him that ever-important insurance run here in the top of the 8th and make this a 2-run ball game. That's going to allow his bullpen to pitch with a little more freedom out there.
Darren Ruff will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Left fielder, Darren Ruff.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. The 0-1 pitch hit on the ground to Tejada at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Juan Lagares will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Right fielder, Juan Lagares.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Mayberry patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Travis d'Arnaud will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And here's a slider for a called strike. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion.
Jose Valverde.
Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
Number 3.
And a high strike there, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Score holds, it's 3-1. Kyle Farnsworth will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Cody Ashe is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And this is what you're going to get when you've got a hard thrower coming out of the bullpen. When you're late on a fastball and you make contact below your label, it's snap city right there. He turned that bat into firewood.
Carlos Ruiz will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. Even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
And that misses. 2-1. Now the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a ground ball towards the hole. On to play it is Tejada. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Jake Peavy will get an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and he's really earned it. Farnsworth certainly has the fastball out of the pen. 0-1.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Fouled straight back. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last. Eric Young Jr. will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Lewis Dorward will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. That's right back up the middle, and it'll skip over the bag and into center field for a 1-out hit. David Wright will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out. Lucas Duda will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Now a ball lined to the right side. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Daniel Murphy is the last chance now with two out here in the ninth. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have put an end to their four-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And the big bat for the Phillies this afternoon belonged to this fella, Ryan Howard. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his...